Hello, this is Guy Grant, your Spring Hill, Florida realtor, and today I have an update on that law that was passed a while ago and finally does go into effect on July 1st of this year. So it is in effect. It's for people that have an interest in a foreign country. This is the one that's saying that they cannot buy agricultural property. They can't buy anything that's near a military installation or critical infrastructure. And the countries of concern are China, Russia, the Republic of Iran, Korea, and Venezuela, and some other ones. So this has actually gone into effect now, and they actually made changes to the as-is purchase agreement, the one that we use most of the time. This is our normal 12-page purchase agreement that is now 13 pages, and they added this part about conveyances to foreign buyers. So buyers are going to have to sign an affidavit at closing saying that they are not a member of any of these organizations or governments. So, and there is actually an addendum that everybody's going to be using that has the exact same wording. So it will be on this addendum and on the contract. They had a big webinar to try and tell realtors what to do. And of course, this is really going to be borderline on a lot of fair housing issues because you can't discriminate or ask a lot of questions about somebody's heritage or all that kind of stuff. So basically we have to just refer them to other resources and tell them to consult with an attorney is what it all boils down to. But we do need to be careful of it, and we need to use the new affidavit. And they're talking about fair housing concerns. That's a big one. And then the other thing is here they said finally it's very difficult to determine whether a property is included because there's not a list of military installations that we can use, and there's certainly not a list of critical infrastructure that we can use to see what is and isn't. So, and we can't even ask a buyer, oh, you know, are you a member of the People's Republic of China or the you know, the Chinese Communist Party? Boy, how fast can we lose our license asking people those kinds of questions? So, but at least at this point, it gives us something to go off of and what we need to do. So, for those people that are familiar with the contract that we've been using for years, that was 12 pages. Well, like I said, now it's 13 pages. And we do have this added wording on the purchase agreement, and we also have this same wording on an addendum that most everybody's going to be required to use. So apparently on the last video I did about this, somebody was suing to try and stop this, but obviously that lawsuit didn't go anywhere. Florida is not the only state that has this. In fact, I think there was 26 other states that have laws similar to this. And there's probably more coming. So obviously the government thinks the threat is real and they're trying to do something about it. And just on the ground, what realtors have to do, this is what we're going to have to comply with. So if anybody has any questions about that, feel free to get a hold of me. I'll answer the questions to the best of my ability. And if there's anything I can do for you, please get a hold of me. Thanks.